Hi, this is Dr. Frick, and I'm sending out this video in case you missed my natural thyroid recovery seminar last Tuesday in Rosemont, New Jersey. Now, there are a number of important things that I covered during that seminar that I would like to share with you, but of course, in this short video, I can't share everything, but there are a few points that I would like to share that I think might make a significant difference in your quality of life, or at least help you to understand what's happening with your body. And the first thing is this. Why do you still have thyroid symptoms when your doctor tells you that your labs are normal? Well, here's the reason. It comes down to how the labs are being interpreted. So labs are generally interpreted according to the ranges that come with the labs. And those ranges are typically pretty wide. So if your values fall anywhere within that range, your doctor tells you that your labs are normal. When I look at labs, I look at them from the perspective of where an optimally healthy person should be. So we take those wider ranges and we narrow them down, and we call those the functional or optimal ranges. So when we do that, we get an entirely different picture of what's happening with your health. And I have a simple analogy. Let's say you're driving down the road and you have the center line and you have the guardrail. If you're swerving anywhere in between the guardrail or that center line, you're considered a normal or healthy driver. But that's not really normal or healthy, right? Because you could go over the center line and have a head-on collision or go through the guardrail. A healthy driver would be someone who's driving down the center of that lane. And that's how we look at the labs. And we want to see where you are relative to an optimally healthy person. And that will explain why you're still having symptoms even though your labs are so-called normal. And the second thing is autoimmunity. It's estimated that 70% or more of all low thyroid cases in the US are the result of an autoimmune condition. Now what that means is that your immune system is attacking your thyroid gland. Now your immune system is designed to protect your body, not to attack it. If it's attacking your body, it means something has gone wrong. And that's diagnosed as what's called Hashimoto's disease. So when you have an autoimmune condition, it means you don't have a primary thyroid problem, you have a primary immune system problem, and it's the immune system that needs to be addressed as to what is causing the immune system to attack the thyroid. Now, you may be taking Synthroid or Armour or any other thyroid medication, and that may bring your TSH levels back into range, but understand that is not addressing the autoimmune condition. And if you are going to get better from an autoimmune condition, you have to address the immune system. And you have to figure out why is the immune system attacking the body. And the third thing is the relationship between your gut, your immune system, and your brain. Now it's estimated that anywhere between 60 to 80% of our immune system is located in the lymph tissue surrounding our gut. So what that essentially means is that our immune system and our gut are one. If our gut is not healthy, our immune system is not healthy. And there's more and more research showing that faulty gut function can be a primary trigger of autoimmune reactions in the body. So we have to look at the gut very carefully and evaluate what's happening with it and make the necessary corrections, either through dietary or through nutritional supplementation. There's the lining of the gut that when there's a chronic immune system or a chronic inflammatory response, that lining becomes damaged. And that can lead to what's called leaky gut syndrome, which can itself be a trigger to an autoimmune reaction or an inflammatory response in the body. The worse that the gut lining is, the more food sensitivities a person may have, meaning that you may be eating foods that you may even consider healthy, but they may be causing an inflammatory response in your gut, and they may be triggering an immune system reaction. And the 5 most common foods that we see with sensitivities are wheat and grains as a whole, we see, but also corn, soy, dairy, and eggs. And we find clinically that if we have some patients eliminate some of those foods for a few weeks, we may see changes in symptoms, and we know that those foods are creating an inflammatory response. So that's something that you may actually experiment with by eliminating some of those foods and seeing if you have symptomatic changes. Now, of course, to figure out what's happening in any particular case, there has to be much more detailed evaluation. If you do have any questions, feel free to email me. My email is drfrick@drgregoryfrick.com. Or if you want a more detailed evaluation, you are certainly welcome to call my office and schedule an initial consultation and evaluation. I will also be holding other thyroid seminars in the future, and I can let you know when those are occurring. So I hope you found this information useful. And again, if you have any questions, email me. You can also post them to the Dr. Gregory Frick Facebook page. So thank you for letting me into your life for this short window, and I hope you find this information useful.